a number there that shows the $248,000 reduction.
Ms.
And
Hollowell.
it seems to me that we can write a resolution that says that the budget can be this right here.
And that's what I've asked. You know, if you give me a permanent resolution with a full budget for $2,693,000.
The other part of that is that those line items that show there are mandated by the state. Those are in the unit, those are mandated by the Chart of Accounts for the state. So if we can redraft the resolution to simply state these are the budgeted amounts and go down by line. Without showing the changes going from this line to this line.
Do that and give me the bottom line number that I asked for.
Okay.
So we can have it for the next regular meeting.
Which is in.
18 seconds.
Can that be done?
Yes, he's just bringing up that you requested some changes, and those changes could not be done by state law. So yes, we can go back and revise what you need, Mr. Seville.
Let me ask a question, because the contention here is just really, really horrible, and it prevents us from moving forward. The $248,000 reduction is not removing it from the budget, it's putting it in a line item, and as I understood the OLC people to explain, and I forgot who came to our meeting, but that we're allowed a 3% contingency, and that's a line item that's in the budget. We're not adding something, a line item to the budget or anything like that. It's money that we haven't allocated to a particular line item, but other. And is that how we set the contingency? But where do you set the contingency money aside at?
First of all, the 248,000 is not a contingency.
If we reduce the budget by $248,000, although we have.
That was a contingency. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but that's not contingency. That was actual reduction.
Okay.
Because that is money that you don't have, never did have.
Okay.
Okay, what that was money that, and I guess what I can describe it as money that the state said you can spend. But you had to raise it first,
Okay.
and you didn't raise it.
Okay.
So that's why you can't spend it, because you don't have it to spend.
And that's why it's not a contingency, so you can't move it anywhere, we reduced it, as Mr. Smith pointed out.
Right.
Now, what you you don't actually have a line item that says contingency, but the best way to describe it is you have cash in the bank that you never spent from prior years.
Okay.
Okay, so, and there's a lot, and there's a fair chunk of it.
Okay.
Okay, so if you want to take that and call that a contingency, that's perfectly okay, but there has been no there's been no board resolution to do that.
Okay, and then my other question is, then I go back to the part where the request is, we reduce the budget by $248,000. And somewhere in these line items, you figured out how to reduce the budget by $248,000. So why is it that it's such a challenge that we can't write a resolution that says, we have gone through each line item, you've given us some descriptions over here in the comment column. Why can't the resolution just read the reduction in the $248,000, because we're not going to spend it, because we haven't raised it? How come we can't have that?
It is.
That's pretty much what I wrote.
It is what we wrote.
I got
not in the resolution.
That's all we're asking. That's what we've been saying for the last 20 minutes. That's all.
Right, but there were two proposed resolutions. One was the permanent resolution, the second was reduce the budget because it had never been raised. Okay?
So basically, he's saying we did write it. And that's the resolution right here.
Okay,
But to answer your question, Mr. Severe, we can, with Ms. Howell's permission, write a permanent budget resolution that says this is the permanent budget, this is the line item, this is the description, and this is the amount.
thank you.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
Ms. Ray, from your perspective of the numbers, you have any comments that you would like to add?
No, this is